So I'm browsing, like I do, and I come across a panel, right, of men and women. Now, the topic of said panel was mentorship and mentoring, right? Good topic. And both the men and women alike had some fantastic talking points about how they want to go about mentoring the young men and young women of today. You know, in terms of what are their favorite foods, favorite sports, when they become an adult, what do they want to do with their lives, just all those things hitting the proper, the proper points, whatever, and then talking about when they become an adult, what it'll take for them to get to or attain those goals, right? Just a fantastic conversation until I'm telling y'all, I've told y'all before, it is always one. It's always at least one that got to come with the foolery. And so she said this with her absolute chest. She said, well, I'm going to tell these young girls straight just like this. Don't trust no man, because all they do is grape, they essay, and they DV. Don't believe nothing they say. When you get older, you'll see for yourself. They're useless. So just take them for whatever you can take them for. It was just like silence for a little minute. Until the brother said, okay, ma'am, let me ask you a question. Do you have kids? She says, yeah, I do. And do you have sons? Yeah, I have 2. And what's your point? Let that sink in. She has sons. Let that sink in. So then the brother says, well, you have 2 sons. Are their fathers in their lives? She says, yeah, but they don't see them, they don't see them until I want them to see them. Let that sink in too. So it's almost like if you view men through those lenses, you've been hurt that bad. So what does that make your sons? Do you tell your sons that that's what they're going to be when they become men? So when those questions were being asked to her, of course she chose to divert the conversation and go somewhere else. Well, how I raise my kids is not your business. What I do with their fathers is not your business. So it's always, you got to go there when you know that, when you hit that point of trying to make sense, then there we go with the changing subject. But y'all see what I mean, how important it is to be around some other kind of energy, because what that woman said, that's out here. And it's a lot of them, it's a lot of her out here. Watch who your family, who your kids are around. I'm telling you, because this stuff spreads like a cold. Watch your people.